What's up, guys? Today's video, I just said let me come aside today, not like the regular video where I get to stay at home and get to teach you guys on how to trade the market. I just decided to come outside today. Let's do the normal thing, man. If you look at the environment very well, you can see that I'm inside the stadium. Show them the ambience, show them the people that are playing ball. Yeah. Bring the camera back. Alright, so I'm inside the stadium today in order to share some little kind of story with you guys. I think I did a mistake this year and I don't want anyone to do the same mistake. And the mistake is trying to lock in while believing in what people tell you. Because there's a normal saying on YouTube that when you try to lock in, you're going to stop anything you're doing and you're going to focus on that thing that you're locking in for. And that's why a lot of people go into the same thing, practice the same thing, and a lot of people end up not making anything from it. So I'm one of those people that have failed at it, and I'm happy that I failed, because even if I didn't fail this year, I can still try it next year. And that's why I'm creating this video, so I can get to tell you guys on what you should do if at all you want to lock in into the market, or if you want to lock in into any business that you want to start, but the business I won't start paying you already. But let me share my little story with you guys, so you guys can also get to know what really happened, guys. So last year December, I wasn't really happy with the money I was making, and I wanted to make more money in the market. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna quit any business I'm doing, I'm gonna stop anything I'm doing, and I'm gonna lock in this time now to get to make more money at home as a full-time trader, guys. But I never knew that was gonna be the worst decision I've ever taken in my life, and I'm super happy, guys. I'm super happy because I'm coming back to my feet already. It's not like where I used to be before. So from that December, I lock in. I decided to make Christmas sales because I have a business I do outside. I get to sell something and people get to buy it outside. That one I don't even need to think of, trying to make money or not. If I go to the market, I'm going to make money. That one is a sure bet for me. But getting to the market, trying to be a full-time trader was another journey on its own, guys. And trust me, it wasn't a funny one, because starting from January, I had a plan, which is the plan of me trying to start up my YouTube channel. Then from there, I get to raise up funds and start trading a better account in the market. So late December, I started making my videos. So I was like, come on, why not lock in and follow up with what the people tell you within 3 months, 6 months. Yeah, I'm gonna make it, bro. It's not like that, honestly. I'm telling you for a piece of sincerity right now. So I tried locking. I made some video within that December time. I did videos for like December 25th down to that kind of January 1st, and I was like, okay, it's time to lock in full time. So I left everything. I left the women. I left everything. I started chasing the dream, bro. I thought I was gonna make it by doing this, but trust me, it wasn't fun. Because early January, I still had a lot of money with me, so I was like, okay, this money can keep me for at least 6 months, or probably 4 months, 3 months. But I knew that the money was gonna keep me for some months. That was just the truth. So I started spending from the money. I funded my trading account, but I was afraid of trading the money. Why? Because whenever you have money that are not ready to risk in the market, it's very hard for you to try to risk it in the market. And that was what's happening in the market. I got to see a lot of setup, good ones, but I'm just scared, bro. I'm scared of losing that money at that point. So I kept on spending from the little money I saved. I started using from it, trying to do my YouTube things, because my major target was to start up my trading properly with YouTube money, because there's a lot of money on YouTube and everybody knows that. There's nobody that's gonna hide that from anybody, man. So me trying to get this money from YouTube now. Then from YouTube I get to fund other things I want to do. So I started focusing on YouTube. Every day I was creating video, creating thumbnails. I was doing everything by myself. There was no designer. There was nobody trying to create any thumbnail for me. Or I have a small brother that gets to check out my thumbnails and be like, okay, this one you don't do it well, just try and do it again, or try and copy someone else, so that from there you can get to do the same thing the person did, use the same title sometimes, and sometimes you get to change your own, and from there you get to see results for yourself. So things like this kept me moving, and I kept on doing the same thing, man, until I posted my first 10 videos. I didn't get 1K views. Posted my 20th video, I didn't get 1,000 views. At that point I felt a little bit depressed, and I gave up sometimes. I wanted to quit and get back to what I was doing, but I was like, okay, there's hope. And that's one of the things that keep a lot of people at home, even when things are not going well the way they think. They think that there's hope actually. So I was like, okay, since there's still hope, let me try and see if I can get up to 30 videos. Because people that I know most of my friends that are YouTubers today, they create up to 30 videos, and after that 30 video, they get to see results for themselves. So I was like, okay, let me do the same thing. Let me try what I did, man. And that was where my own problem started. Because the more it's not funny, guys, it's not funny, because I want you guys to listen to my own story first before you go and try your own. The more I kept on staying at home, trying to create videos for YouTubers to get a watch. Then from there, I get to monetize at the end of 6 months according to my plans. Probably before 6 months, I get to conclude everything and get monetized. But the more I kept staying at home, I kept eating my money. Money was going down. The money I kept in my trading account, I wasn't able to trade it because I was scared of losing that money. So I kept that money as my final hope, so that if at all things go bad and I get to lose everything I have, I'll use from that money and start again, because knowledge is always within me. I have the trading knowledge, but I just needed more money, because the kind of money I was targeting this year, bro, if I show you yourself, you won't believe it. So that was the way things were going, and after 3 months, I started feeling the heat, guys. The problem became very, very big. And when I mean the problem, I mean my finance was going down, money was going down every day by day. Before I checked my account, I was like, bro, are you the one on this little balance? Oh. That was when I told myself, no, I'm not gonna stay and be doing these things, man. I said, okay, let me go back to my last hope, which is me trying to use that money that's in my trading account to trade. I went to the market, I saw a lot of opportunity. I was trying to trade those opportunities in the market, but still yet, somehow, I don't get to enter the market. I don't know. It's because of that fear. We're not ready to lose money in the market. You mostly get to do a lot of mistakes on that, because you see opportunities that are very, very sure of, but you never get to enter those opportunities because you are very, very scared of losing that money. So that kept on happening for a very long time, and the more I stayed at home, the more my money was going down. Until a very good day like that, I was like, bro, let me even check all my account balance, because I have about 3 accounts with 3 different banks, and I was like, let me check, let me know if I still have some extra money that I'm not using. Let me get to add it up together and know that this is what I have in total. And when I add everything together, bro, that was when I knew I did the biggest mistake of my life. Everybody was like, bro, you have made a lot of videos. At that point, I've made more than 30 videos already, close to 40 videos already, and there's no result, guys. So I was like, bro, a lot of people get to lock in within their first 20 videos or 30 videos. They get to see a lot of subscribers. Maybe they get to get a viral video. Then from there, they get to make money from being a YouTuber. Then they use the money and fund other things. So I felt like mine was different. But at the end of everything, everybody cannot be actually lucky in everything. There are people that get to try this for a very long time, then they get to succeed at last. And there are people that get to try this within a very few period of time, and they get to succeed at it. So I was like, okay, since I've tried 30 video, it didn't work out. I decided to try 40 more, but at this point, I didn't stay at home anymore, because I've gone low on funds already, and it's a very, very bad thing for me to go broke. It's a very crazy thing. So I don't want to even go that part at all. So I started up my business again. Then little I started creating videos. I started doing videos during the weekends, and sometimes if I come back from work, I get to do videos. And from there, life is better now. I'm not where I used to be before. At least I'm making money in the market again with zero pressure, because even though I don't make money in the market, or I get to lose my accounts, I can still go back to my business and get a response from there. But my major target is still to make a whole lot of money from trading. So one thing you need to know is that if you want to lock in 2026 or any year that you get to see this video, you have to know that if they tell you lock in, my brother, it doesn't mean you should stop what you're doing. It just means that you should be more serious with whatever you're doing. If you're trying to become a trader at that point, get to watch more videos, avoid other distractions, avoid all these Instagram baddies, avoid all this booty everywhere, bro. You stay focused at this point and get focused on what you're trying to become. That's what it means by you trying to lock in. Because I know a lot of people are gonna quit their job, probably next year, or when life hits hard on them, just like the way life hit hard on me by that time. And I felt weak, and I was like, no, I'm gonna give up. A lot of people are gonna do the same thing, and this is not the solution, guys. If you like stay at home trying to build whatever you're trying to build, if you don't have enough money that can keep you for at least 1 year, 2 years, bro, if you don't have a business that will still give you more money even as you're staying at home, there's no way you're going to stay at home for as long as you want and still get to be happy. Trust me, if you try those things and those things doesn't work out as fast as you think, you're going to get depressed. And this is where a lot of problem comes into the life of people. And that's where my problem started at that point, bro. But right now, I'm not so happy that I haven't gone viral on this platform, but I'm still happy that I was able to realize that it's not about staying at home, but trying to create time for what you love. I know you might be doing a 9-to-5 job, you might be working for someone and you feel like, okay, this person is not paying you enough. But trust me, what you should be doing now is use that money they are getting from that person, the pay they are getting from that job, use it and do what you want to do. If at all you are getting something like, okay, let's say 100,000 in a month, use at least 30,000 or probably 40,000 higher. Don't use more than 40% or 30% of your money to do anything that you want to risk into, because you still need money to survive as human. So for instance now, if you're someone that wants to go into trading, you can be saving up the 30,000 per month for complete 1 year into your trading account, or get to raise that 30,000 every month to see if you can get to trading account and get to make more money in the market, guys. And I believe before you do that many times, before you try to risk 30,000, that's about $20 in the market, you can just try something and use the lowest lot size, or get to use the lot size that will favor you when you get to use bigger lot size with a very low risk in the market, guys. By doing this, you try to see if you can get to make money for yourself. If you're into other business, you want to go into freelancing, Upwork, make sure you get a job on those platforms first before you try to go and lock in, bro. If you lock in without anything in your account, or if you lock in with little amount of money, you're still gonna go back to that street where you came from. Trust me on this. This is just my advice to anyone that wants to lock in, and I wish you all the best. If you want to lock in, may the Lord be with you, and also make sure you're getting money from that business, on that business that you want to try, that must be giving you money every day. You must be seeing money every day, even though the money is little or it's not too big. But trust me, if you accumulate it for a very long time, this is enough money to give you enough cash flow that will keep you in the long run. So that's all I have to tell you guys. If you want to lock in 2026, 2027, 2028, 2030, whichever year you get to see this video, I wish you the best. Follow up with my life story or my real experience and get to know that things can still happen to you also that is trying to lock in the market. You the money you're getting from that job to fund your dream job. Don't just quit because you feel like quitting. Quitting doesn't get you anywhere. It won't take you far. So that's all for today's video, and do it to subscribe if you got to learn something from this video, man, because this is just like a story time between me and you. Sometimes you need to share this experience, man. I feel like we should be doing this at least once in a week, man. If I try making videos on YouTube for at least 5 years and nothing gets to happen, I'm gonna quit this, and I hope I don't get to quit it because I really love creating on this platform. And I hope you get to subscribe for me, and like the video, share the video with your friends, drop a comment if you got to learn something from this. And if you want to learn about the Forex market, I've taught a lot of things already, man. I've given out a lot of knowledge out there. So you can go back to my old videos, get a watch, anything you want to learn. If you're a beginner, this is a perfect place for you. I've made all the videos for you. The videos I was making it out of sincerity, out of love, because I wanted to make sure that I get to teach it the right way, so people can also get to learn it and get to make money from it. But YouTube doesn't click for now, and probably it gets to click before the end of the year. Or if it doesn't get to click this year, next year we go again. But I'm giving myself 5 years to become a successful YouTuber, and I believe that's enough, man. That's enough, bro. So that's all for today's video, and peace and love, guys. See you in my next one.